combo by Merlin Rakushain, and we're seeing the same picks they just had for Fozey and Pavel with the Orion Mordex. And one thing I love about the Pavel-Fozey matchup team-up, right? Fozey got that 2v2 champion title, and Pavel has that 1v1 BCX champion title. You can just see a 1v1 and a 2v2 champion, how they work up together, and it's so beautiful.
It is absolutely wonderful. Now, I don't know how much they have in terms of team combos, but they're supportive play and like they're just how they cover for each other. Incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
That's exactly what we're seeing right now.
Earlier in the set against Rakushain Merlin, when Fozey was still playing Zariel, and I believe Pavel was on the Wushang or the Val, one of the two, they were doing team combo after team combo, while Rakushain Merlin were doing team combo after team combo as well, which was an absolutely gorgeous set. But now we're seeing a bit of a different gameplay here, with Pavel and Fozey playing a lot of offstage. Do come out on top against Merlin and Rakushain there, but barely. Rakushain and Merlin build up a lot of damage on them. And Fozey is very close to being in kill percentage once again, moving him onto his last stock, and that is very scary for them. Quick damage build up on Rakushain there from Pavelski, takes Merlin off stage there, does not quite confirm and not take him too far. Rakushain playing it safe, but he does hit his teammate there with a side stick. This is looking like a rough game for Rakushain Merlin. I think they need to catch the momentum again.
Fozey is 2 to 3 good hits off, maybe even 1 at this point. Pavelski though gonna be the one to go down, not even in kill percent yet, but Rakushain finds that early KO. I think that was a Teros Antic off the center stage. Absolute classic, taking Pavelski out. Gets the KO off the top with the read, the GC sideline recovery, the exhausted recovery on top of that. Rakushain though gonna clap back, gonna take out Fozey. You take my teammate, I take yours.
Oh my god, gorgeous gameplay so far, man. Rakushain Merlin pulled ahead so far, and all of a sudden it's looking in the favor of Fozey Pavel again, as they're just gaining momentum, bringing that game back. But Pavel slowly grinding up that damage by Rakushain, as Teros just hits so hard. A few hits and that's all they need. But Merlin getting the sideline near there. Rakushain does try to get a follow-up, but is not there quickly enough. Rakushain trying to confirm the kill against Pavel offstage, but that is a bit of a scary situation. He does not want to play offstage against Pavel, but he does end the endline and it confirms the kill. Rakushain Merlin in a 2v1 situation against Fozey. Now Fozey with a massive read, moving it into a 1v1 situation, and I believe this is in the favor of Fozey, as he is the more established 1v1 player, but you never know, since Rakushain is on Teros, which is a very hard hitter. One good side stick on the hammer or whatever might confirm the kill on Fozey.
Fozey though, sniffing out the dodge, catching the landing off of Rakushain and getting a beautiful free piece with the sideline there recovery to finish off the stock.
Fozey Pavelski really looking for that reset right now, which if you're not familiar with tournaments, the little W next to Merlin's name means they're on the winner's side of Grand Finals, and the little L next to Fozey's name means they're on the loser's side of Grand Finals. Which means if Rakushain and Merlin win this best of 5 right now, they win the entire tournament. But Fozey and Pavelski have the chance to bring this back, but because they are coming from the loser side, they need to win 2 best of 5s, which they need to get a reset, which if they win the reset, if they get the reset, then there will be a little L next to Merlin's name as well, which means they're both on loser side, and it will be even game at that point. Which is why Rakushain and Merlin definitely want to end it right here, because Pavel and Fozey have scary adaptation being the top players they are.
Even is the exact thing that this game is not. Although Pavelski managed to bring it back a bit, Fozey though, 1 good hit is gonna take him out. Pavelski, same goes for him. That D-lights are going in the wrong direction though. That one though, going in the same direction, this time on the other side of the stage, and Merlin gonna cover hit for his teammate, take out Fozey as well. They do not want to give him this that easily.
Rakushain Merlin really came into the second game thinking to himself, we do not want to let this go to a reset, let's show them what we're made of, let's show them who we are, and so far it's working out well for them. But Pavel is one of the greatest offstage players in this game, getting a quick team combo there on Rakushain, unarmed with the weapon pickup. That is gorgeous! Oh my goodness! That is a gorgeous team combo right there. Amazing damage on Rakushain, does not confirm the read there. That could have been an early kill right there, but that was a beautiful team combo. That is... Drop that gorgeous. I don't know what to tell you, Evo.
Man, I love the development the 2v2 synergy has gotten. Like, the 1v1 scene is interesting now, but 2 is really where I think the most progress has been made in terms of strategy, in terms of execution. It's just if I may say this, it's absolutely beautiful to watch.
Oh,
Just
for
aesthetically
sure.
pleasing.
And right now, Fozey Pavel brought the early lead from Merlin Rakushain back into their own hand, and now they're trying to get that 2-0, but Merlin Rakushain are a tough mob to beat, and they just brought it back into an even state of the game. Fozey really trying to take Rakushain off stage there with the Lance, getting that early KO to potentially get a 2v1 against Merlin, but it's just not happening. He gets the confirm on Merlin there, but Rakushain is very much a player capable of keeping himself alive, but the caster curse is very strong in this one. And this might look like it's over for Merlin. Unless he pulls a crazy 1v2 out of his bag right here. And Pavelski is just going. Pavelski is going alright. He got the clip there, he got whatever else he needed. And almost doing 600 damage, bringing this game back. We are now in a 2-0 for Fozey Pavelski. This is looking extremely menacing for the two of them.
Those last 3 stocks, for every hit Pavelski got, Fozey had a follow-up. Every single time, without exception. Fozey just, every single time Pavelski got anything, Fozey was just there, ready to capitalize.
Oh, for sure. This is why Fozey is seen as the best 2v2 player in Europe. Which, well-deserved title, to be fair. Coming in second to BCX as well. Winning multiple 2v2 championships recently. Getting PR1. But Rakushain and Merlin are putting such an amazing fight against them in grand finals right now. Considering especially that they already knocked them into losers. Rakushain and Merlin really going up against the expectations of everyone here. Well within grasp of winning the entire thing, but Fozey and Pavel aren't gonna make it that easy for the two of them. Yes, so far we're seeing quite the lead for Fozey Pavel here. Merlin, Rakushain well within KO range. Merlin going down there first, and Rakushain as well. Now, this is a 2v1 situation, but they're not quite able to convert some damage onto Merlin. Merlin was expecting the delay there from Rakushain. The delay there didn't quite kill him as he thought he would, but Fozey's holding onto the stock on almost 3 exclamation marks there. Gets the reversal down there on Hammer, which was absolutely gorgeous, amazing spacing by Rakushain, but they're slightly behind right now. Rakushain and Merlin are really looking for some big play here, but Pavel is the man. If you're looking for big plays, he is just looking to kill them off top.
How many GC sidelight reads has Pavelski got in this match?
About 4. I believe.
Okay, you're keeping count. Good.
I'm not, that's just a random guess. But Rakushain and Merlin pulling slightly ahead here. This is very much a situation where one good hit can bring them back, and now, as I say that, they bring it back, and now Fozey Pavel are in the lead once again. If Merlin and Rakushain get Pavel out here early and get a 2v1 situation against Fozey, they can definitely bring this game back, but as of right now, I'm looking at a 3-0 reset. I don't know about you, Evo.
Oh my god, right! Fozey won that game too. I didn't even realize, I was so close. Yeah, okay. now I'm back in, I'm sorry. I kind of lost track of the game too.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize that there were two
Amazing gameplay. Amazing team combo Rakushain and Merlin there. They do get into the 2v1 against Fozey, but Fozey is not to be messed with, as we have seen time and time again in major tournaments. At LAN, Fozey is an amazing 1v2 player once he gets going, so he picks up the weapon there, he's on the lands now, he knows well what to do, but Merlin and Rakushain are a menacing 2v2 team as well. I don't think they're gonna let this one go, but Fozey might have other plans. Evo?
There we go. Swapping over to the spear for the better KO option. The defense on both of these characters, keeping them alive. The high ceiling on Demon Island, pardon, Apocalypse. But that side thing doesn't even care about the ceiling. Neither does that D thing, and that's gonna be it. Fozey bringing his team to the reset.
I mean, I was saying Fozey is one of the best 1v2 players while being the best 2v2 player. But I didn't actually expect him to win the 1v2.
Man, Pavelski out here with the 1v1 World Champion title, but Fozey getting the 1v2s.
I don't know what to say anymore. We are in the reset of Grand Finals. Fozey Pavel pulling through with a 3-0. And right now we're looking at Rakushain Merlin really not knowing what to do against this new team comp of Pavel Fozey on the Orion Mordex. They really don't seem to get their usual flow going with team combos, with follow-ups. It is incredible to watch how well Fozey Pavel are doing after just some adaptation after losing that first set. Maybe them going to loser's side was what they needed, was that motivation they needed to turn on the switch and play serious.
It's serious, it does seem, as Merlin almost taking Fozey off the side, Pavelski getting edgeguarded by Rakushain. Neither of the blue team have weapons right now. Fozey managed to pick up the last Scythe in the hands of Pavelski now, but that Nair getting close. Once again, the ceiling of Apocalypse being an enemy to these players. Pavelski getting the read onto Merlin, not gonna be able to capitalize for more than 2 hits. And that's gonna be his teammate taking out him in a 1v2. Gonna try and get what he can, trades his life for that of Rakushain.
Now, I don't know about you, but this is looking a lot more promising than the last 3 games, but we shouldn't be counting on Rakushain Merlin too early yet, as Fozey and Pavel have shown over the past 3 games what they're capable of. But amazing gameplay by Merlin right there. He got the amazing dodge read, he just kept it going with Lance. Other players might have taken them off stage for the early KO, but Merlin turned around and just kept it going. Amazing finish there by Rakushain as well, pulling a full stock ahead. Matter of fact, Fozey on his last stock now, he's well within being the win condition for Merlin Rakushain, but Rakushain also going down to his last stock. Only slight damage lead for Merlin now against Pavel. They are really in need of something here. As Rakushain gets taken off stage by Pavel there, Pavelski!
That was gonna be such a warfare trade as well, trading his second stock for the last of Rakushain, but it's not meant to be. And I feel like Merlin and Rakushain went through the thought process. Okay, Fozey keeps touching against us. Why don't we just kill him? Why don't we just remove him from the game?
I am in awe of the fact that Pavelski just did that, which should have put them behind, but somehow, while I wasn't looking at it, Fozey got an immense damage buildup on Merlin, and now they brought it to the 1v2 for Merlin, which Merlin very well capable of this. He's shown time and time again that he is able to big damage numbers, but so far this tournament the 1v2s just have not been working out too well for him. And if Fozey Pavel win this, they're up 4-0 in Grand Finals so far, which Merlin Rakushain surely do not want. They need some type of plan here.
And the plan for Merlin seems to be divide and conquer, as he's getting so many unpunished hits, almost taking out Fozey, getting the side air, keeping that lance as it seems, not wanting to switch over to the axe, getting more comfortable on this massive rocket lance. Almost gets a kill on Pavelski. Nice dodge there from the blue Mordex. And the grub hunt. That's gonna be it.
It was looking so good for Merlin, and then Pavel went off stage. It was over. Merlin doing over 700 damage as well. I think in the next game we're gonna be seeing a different beast out of Merlin. I don't think he's okay with losing that one. I don't think he wanted to lose that one. That is, he's saying some French stuff in chat as well, which I don't know what it means. But we're seeing the same team come from both sides, and if Rakushain doesn't step it up here, Merlin is gonna leave him in the dust.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Funny that you say that, considering that Fozey has got that Battle Pass Orion skin, looking as if he's taking off to the stars. That seems like what Merlin's trying to do. Looking to go even further beyond. Unfortunately, right now, the only place he's going is off stage into Pavelski's Scythe. That recovery is going to put him in a bad situation. His own recovery gets stuffed, and Pavelski going to take the early KO. Not going to be able to get a follow-up off his teammate Fozey, but doesn't even need it. He's just like, come with me, man. We're going off stage again.
I was talking about a different beast out of Merlin. I was not expecting a different beast out of Pavel. That was amazing gameplay by Pavelski right there. Amazing coverage by Fozey. Amazing follow-ups as well. Slight lead right now. Rakushain and Merlin do manage to bring it back there slightly. Amazing dodge through the weapon. Another weapon throw comes in there. That's the ninja throw, as we like to call it, since Ninja does that all the time. His signature move. But right now, game looking fairly even. They do have a bit of damage build up on Fozey, which they might be looking to make Fozey their win condition right now, which has not worked out too well for them so far, as Fozey is very much capable of extending his stock and keeping himself alive. But maybe that is also what they saw. Maybe that is their new game plan, keeping Fozey, making Fozey wanting to keep himself alive, but he does go down there onto the last stock, and now Fozey's gonna have to really focus on staying alive. So maybe they get it some 2v1 onto Pavel here, which offstage does not seem like a good idea to do against Pavelski.
Nice follow there out of Fozey. Gonna pick up that spear. Gonna look for something big here. He doesn't need that much to take out these stocks. And Pavelski gonna get the KO traded, but Fozey's there to finish it off, equalizing the stocks.
What I think this is, Fozey got into grand finals. He's got that champion mentality, and I'm caster cursing him right now. He's got that champion mentality. He's won multiple tournaments. The champion mentality kicked in. He's ready to win this, and he wants these. He wants these games, and he's not letting them go. Merlin going down there, Rakushain not quite saving him. Amazing follow-ups by Fozey, Pavelski, amazing team to finish it off. We are currently 5-0 for Pavel and Fozey against Rakushain and Merlin in grand finals. Are we gonna see 6-0 grands? I don't know.
It's looking like where it's going. If Rakushain doesn't pick up the pace, this might just end right here now.
To be fair, Rakushain picked up the pace there quite well. Rakushain was playing really well in my opinion, but Merlin,
3, 2,
obviously you cannot consistently put out over 700 damage. No player is capable of that. Not even Goffy. If you're playing against this skill of opponents, that is obviously against like different opponents they would be able to, but going into this game 6, at this point, Merlin Rakushain, I don't know if they're looking to win it or if they just want the game to not go 0-6. But they're having a strong start right now with the amazing follow-up, highlighting their recovery with the chase dodge. Amazing play by Merlin Rakushain, getting the KO there. Oh, that didn't work out in favor of him. He tried getting the ground pound. Considering how much force a Lance ground pound has, that could have well worked out as an early kill against Fozey. But it worked out negatively for them as the hammer recovery put him above Fozey, tanking the hit, and then Merlin got reversed. They were so good at baiting out that Lance recovery and then getting a quick weapon throw to just finish them off.
And it's so unfortunate seeing these Lance recoveries getting stuffed over and over again. But that's just what you get when you put these top level players up against a weapon like that. Just way too slow.
So far, this game looking incredibly even, and I don't think that's exactly what Rakushain and Merlin want right now, because even means it's a within grasp for Fozey, Pavel to win, and as I say that, he gets an amazing GC Ensig off stage onto Merlin, onto the recovery, which very well could have clashed, but in this case, it worked out in the favor of Fozey, because the timing was just a bit off, and he gets the KO on Fozey there. The game is even again. Pavel trying to get a dodge read there, does not die from the side air punish. GC side stick. This is looking extremely close right now. And I don't know, I want Rakushain and Merlin to win at least one. I don't know if that's just me though.
The show must go on, and for that to happen, Rakushain and Merlin have to take this game. They're looking for it. Rakushain, they're gonna get taken out. Merlin in the 1v2 gonna get the finish off on Pavelski. Finally, he was getting into that barbecue color. Merlin looking for that KO onto Pavelski. Not gonna get it though. Gonna get back onto Pavelski. Gonna try and look for some damage onto there. Ooh, and the read not gonna come through for Merlin.
Merlin is really aggressing here. He's going for some big reads on lands, but Rakushain, I want to mention, he is so good at sometimes just not taking any damage at all. That D6, if he held that a little bit longer, could have well worked out. And both Pavel, Fozey in KO percentage right now. It's looking like they're finally gonna get that one win, 2v1 situation here. Pavel, one hit from death. Merlin and Rakushain are not going down as easily as some people might have thought.
Who knows? Won't be easy, but Pavel could still clutch this up. Not with the weapon that that's going on currently, though. These guys just absolute masters of not giving Pavel an inch.
Red team wins.
There they are.
Merlin Rakushain finally winning a game after losing 5 in a row. It is now 5-1, and Merlin and Rakushain are back in the game. They can win this. No character switches as far as I'm seeing. Fozey, Pavel still being on the same characters. I did not see if Merlin and Rakushain switched to characters, but I assume they did not, which they haven't. And I'm just now realizing, right? Out of these guys in the loading screen, Rakushain is the only guy with a Valhallan border.
Indeed, that is the case.
Why don't Pavelski or Merlin have a Valhallan border? Or Fozey? Well, Fozey has another border equipped, but what's going on there?
I'm not sure. Maybe they're just most focused on customs, you know, sparring with their fellow pro players rather than playing ranked. And I bet the Q time is horrible for up in those ranks.
Because if they're playing ranked, there's no way they're not Valhallan, you know?
Exactly.
Ooh, dangerous offstage history for Pavelski there. But so
could
far
just be spending time with family over Christmas.
That's fair enough. Amazing KO there on Pavelski. Rakushain just turning it around on Pavel, and excuse me, but Pavel it seems to be going for clips right now. Great KO by Merlin there. It's looking strong in game 4 of the reset right now. And I am very much hoping that Merlin Rakushain might be bringing the comeback here.
Trying to get these first stock knockouts. Fozey gonna finish it off for him instead with that lance. Swapping over to the spear. They got that scythe spear. That these weapons have incredible synergy if you can get the right hits. And if their teammate does not interrupt, because the scythe with those grabs can only hit one person at a time. That person unfortunately being Fozey's teammate currently, Pavelski's teammate rather. Pavelski trying to get something started off stage, gonna get hit by that D6 though.
The double axis doing bits for Merlin Rakushain right now. They're just hitting follow-up after follow-up. Big damage, quick KO there for Rakushain, landing the recovery. Looking for the kill on Pavel right now, but maybe they just get some more damage build up on Fozey. They're so far ahead right now. This is basically a stock, and getting the hit on Pavel there, that does manage to... Oh, beautiful! That is beautiful gameplay by Rakushain, and then the quick follow-up by Merlin as well. They're getting some nice damage on Fozey right now, dropping the sidelight nair there, sadly. Fozey almost on 3 exclamation marks, does make it back to stage, doesn't look at any pressure there. Pavelski with the quick sidelight side-stick read on Mordix, the classic. Merlin still holding onto that second stock. Fozey and Pavel do be getting some damage, but they are looking to bring this back a bit because they have just brought Rakushain down to his last stock, which does give them a win condition to win this tournament. If they win this game, they are up 3-1, which means if with Pavel Fozey win this game, they win the tournament, which that is a chance for them right there with the team combo. Fozey drops it.
A soft platform blocking the path, giving Merlin an escape option out of the D-light.
That's a good situation for Merlin Rakushain there. Merlin does not get the kill he's looking for. He's looking for that D6. He lands it on Pavel and does not quite confirm the kill. He gets it on Fozey though. Can he get another D6? Can he get another D6? I want another D6.
I believe Merlin is just looking for the mental damage currently. Those D6 absolutely decimating Fozey's stocks. Pavelski managed to get into the 1v1, but he's heavily damaged.
And this is possible for Pavel. If he gets off stage, this is over. One hit Merlin. Come on. Don't let this be over yet. Wait, the show must go on. Come on, Merlin. Don't get body. Merlin just looking for that one hit, but slowly Merlin is in kill percentage too. Pavel also only needing one more hit. This is incredibly close. And Pavel takes it home. No! The 1v2 clutch. I'm not biased at all. I'm not biased.
But ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it. Pavelski and Fozey coming from the losers bracket after a loss to Rakushain and Merlin. They come in for the salty run back and they get it. They take top 1.